Hi, my name's Hub Corbett. Some of you might not know who I am, so I'd let you know. My wife and I went to Australia quite a few years ago, and we worked at Calvary Baptist Church with Ernie Vesley for about 4 years or so. And while we were there, we were looking for a place to be able to go and start a new church. And through the course of time, we decided that going down towards Barrick and starting Casey Baptist Church was what we felt like God would have us do. And back then, there were a number of different people who were influential in being able to help us get started. And I can remember meeting with a fellow by the name of Ray Hart and his wife, and then there were the Smiths and the Allsops and Murray and his family and others that were involved in those early days where we kind of started having some Bible studies and praying and thinking about what God would have us do. And then, quite obviously, 20 years ago, we finally got together in our home and started Casey Baptist Church. Just a small group of us in a house, and that's how it all began. And we were able to finally rent a little facility down there below the primary school called Talbingo, Child Care Center, and we started meeting in that facility and met there for a while and started to outgrow that area and that facility, and then we were able to move up to the primary school once it was finally built. That was kind of our hope and dream from when we first started at Talbingo, because the primary school wasn't built yet. But once it was built, we were able to rent it, and then, as they say, the rest is kind of history. But one of the things that I remember the most about being at Talbingo was on Sunday nights we were meeting, and there was always just a small group that would come back on Sunday nights, and we'd have a Bible study. And one night there was a young fella came riding up on his motorcycle with a leather jacket and came walking into the service with earrings and big old Bible. And I looked at him and I was like, well, he probably won't even stay to be able to listen for the service. But he stayed, and after we were done, we talked and found out he was really hungry to be able to learn and study the Word of God, and that's who your pastor is now, Phil Scamp. He came in, and I didn't think he'd last, but the reason that he stayed was because he really hungered and thirsted after being able to know the Word of God and be able to know what God would have him do in his life. And as I think back upon my years at Casey, that's probably the thing that I have always admired and enjoyed the most about the church, is that people came to be able to know the Word of God, to be able to apply it to their lives, and to be able to live those lives as honorable as they could to the Lord. And that's probably the thing that I miss the most about Casey Baptist Church, is missing that family environment of people who love God and then love one another. So as you think about being 20 years in the past and thinking about what you'll do in the future, I trust that through the years you'll continue to stay true to the Word of God, to be able to honor and love Him, and then to be able to honor and love your family and your church family, and that 20 years from now you'll still be able to say that you're standing true to the Word of God and doing what you feel as though He's called you to do. But God bless you. I trust that you have an awesome day. I wish I could be there to celebrate with you, but life's got me over here in Kentucky. So anyhow, have a great day. Thank you for letting me be a part of your special day.